Welcome to the Old Coins Explorer, the ultimate treasure hunt. You probably don't think much about a tiny 1-cent coin, especially one that hasn't been used in daily transactions for decades. But let me tell you something that might change the way you look at pocket change forever. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1988 Australian 1-cent coin, and trust me, this isn't just a piece of bronze. It's a slice of history, a collector's dream, and a hidden gem many Australians don't even realize its value. Let's set the scene. The year is 1988. Australia is celebrating its Bicentennial, 200 years since the first fleet arrived. It's a year of parades, cultural celebrations, and national pride. While flashy commemorative coins like the $2 Aboriginal Elder and the Bicentennial $1 coin get all the attention, the humble 1-cent coin quietly continues its journey to the hands of millions. But this 1988 version is different, and not just because of the year it was minted. First, let's talk about the design. On the reverse, you got the iconic feathertail glider, a tiny marsupial that's unique to Australia. Designed by master craftsman Stuart Devlin. This glider is frozen mid-motion, tail curled and ready to leap. It's not just cute. It's a symbol of Australia's unique wildlife and a reminder of how much thought went into even the smallest coins. The obverse features the elegant profile of Queen Elizabeth II, sculpted by Raphael Maklauf. This portrait was used from 1985 to 1998, and its regal look gives the coin a timeless quality. Now let's talk numbers. In 1988, around 247 million of these coins were minted. That sounds like a lot, and it is, but it's not the whole story. Over the years, countless coins have been lost, melted down, or simply tossed aside. So while the original mintage was high, finding one in excellent condition today isn't as easy as it sounds, especially since the 1-cent coin was officially withdrawn from circulation in 1992. That gives you a narrow window of just a few years where these coins were actively used and often abused in daily life. But here's where it gets interesting. Despite their small size and low face value, these coins are made of 97% copper. With rising metal prices over the years, the melt value of the coin has occasionally approached and sometimes exceeded its face value. That alone has made collectors and scrappers alike take notice. But if you've got a 1988 coin in uncirculated condition, or better yet, a proof version from a mint set, you're looking at something that's definitely worth more than just a cent. In fact, uncirculated 1988 1-cent coins can fetch anywhere from $1 to $5 Australian dollars, depending on quality. Proof versions can sell for $10 to $25 or more, especially if still sealed in original packaging. But beyond the monetary value, there's something deeply satisfying about owning a small piece of Australia's monetary history. So, how do you know if you've got a valuable one? Start with condition. If your coin has a clean surface, strong edges, and a bright, even tone with no green corrosion or pitting, you're already ahead of the game. Look closely at the details. The fine lines of the glider's fur, the sharpness in the queen's crown. If those are clear and not worn down, your coin has potential. Some collectors even use magnifying glasses to spot dye errors, such as double strikes, off-center stamps, or variations in the minting process. These can make a coin exceptionally rare and valuable. And here's something that's a bit of a hidden tip. While most of the 1988 coins were struck in standard fashion, a few proof and mint set coins were given extra attention at the Royal Australian Mint. These weren't meant for circulation. They were aimed at collectors. If you ever come across a shiny 1988 1-cent coin that looks pristine, it might just be one of these special strikes. And yes, they can sell for even higher prices depending on demand. Let's also not forget the cultural impact. The 1-cent coin is no longer part of everyday Australian life, but in 1988, it still had purchasing power. Kids used them to buy lollies. They jingled in the pockets of jeans, and they cluttered kitchen drawers across the country. There's nostalgia attached to them, memories of a time when you could actually buy something with a single coin. And for many Australians, these little bronze discs are reminders of childhood, of family trips to the local shop, of simpler times. And did you know? The withdrawal of 1-cent and 2-cent coins in 1992 wasn't just about saving money. It was also about the environment.